Hi everybody, we have an exciting announcement to make. We just started our very first company and corporation,
Grand Bash Enterprises.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Thought I was supposed to say the intro and you say the details.
No, I'm doing the intro, you're doing the details.
Oh, all right, go ahead. Do the intro then.
Hi everybody, welcome to Grand Bash Enterprises.
I'm Paul Graham. I'm the CEO and founder of the company. For those of you that know me, I worked for Walmart for over 10 years, most of the time in management. And I always dreamed about being the CEO. That was my goal back then. And there's only two of us, but hey, if I get to be the CEO of a company, hey, I'll be the CEO of the company. She gets to be the boss of the house, so I might as well be the boss of the company. So.
And I'm Amanda Graham, Executive Vice President.
Well, then we still got Gage and Oceana though. Where will they start? The mailroom? I guess it's not in the mailroom.
We don't use the mail anymore, honey.
That's true. Maybe the email room? It's not in the email room then.
You need a room for email?
Good point. Speaking of Gage and Oceana, here they come. You guys want to be in the video? Huh? Whoa, where are you going? You don't want to be in the video? I guess not. They just want to run circles around us. Well, anyway.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. So. All right, so Grand Bash Enterprises. Gage, come here, bud. Come here.
Oceana, come here.
No!
Gage, come here. Gage, you want to be in the video? Come here. Come on, you want to be on the video?
All right, they're running off. I guess I gotta go get them.
All right, I'll finish with the video. Go take care of Gage and this.
Okay.
So, Grand Bash Enterprises. What are we doing here? What is this all about? Let me explain. First, just let me, for the people that don't know me, let me just dive into Grand Bash a little bit so people kind of know the history of the name here. So, it was the year after our wedding. We wanted to get everybody that we knew back together again for a party. We picked a date. We sent out a text. We called it Opening Grand Bash. We used the word opening. Somehow, I guess, in the back of our minds, we knew there might be more, but, what it turned into, we never even would have dreamed of it. So in the next year, we had Grand Bash 2, and then another Grand Bash 3 the year after that, and just kind of kept going. So every year we would plan an itinerary, and have all kinds of events scheduled. We'd rent, all kinds of inflatables. We'd have, not all at the same party, but different years we'd have different themes. We'd do water slides. One year we did inflatable pub. That was pretty cool. We had a carnival theme one year. Just all different things that we were doing. One year we also had a dunk tank. That was pretty cool. And, a couple times we actually had a DJ, which was pretty cool. Made it really nice in the backyard. And then we had the outdoor projector. We played like a movie, or in this instance, we were Impractical Jokers. That was, some stuff that we'd always do. And then we'd have different themes and stuff. We actually had 2 Halloween parties, Graham Slashes. But the biggest thing that Grand Bash was known for was the fires, the Grand Bash style fire. And that was one of my favorite things. Since I was a little kid, we liked to have our fires, and it was pretty cool. And that's actually where we got our inspiration for our logo here in Grand Bash Enterprises, and all our logos that you'll see, little ring of fire around it. So that's pretty cool. So pretty much what we love to do is we just want to have it themed a little bit different. So every year be a little different feel to it. We just want to create an event on everybody's calendar where we could just spend time together, create some new memories, reminisce about old times. We really truly love seeing everybody, every year. What fueled us to keep having more Grand Bashes is the guests, honestly. Just like people would keep coming, and I kept saying, if you guys keep coming, we'll keep planning them. So, it just, every time I saw people get excited about Grand Bash or show up to the Grand Bash, it just fueled me, that, it was worth all the effort of putting these things together. And, we still got more to come. Now fast forward 2022, we've had 13 Grand Bashes and 2 Halloween style Grand Slashes. And we got plans with more to come. We believe that life is about enjoying, celebrating, and spending time with people that mean the most to you. That's why we created the Grand Bash. Now that idea is, dominating our business with our logos and, what we want to do. Investing in yourself and your future is something that should be celebrated. It should be like throwing a Grand Bash. Yeah, so now back to Grand Bash Enterprises. So, just a real quick background on me because I don't want to make this video super long. But, I was a correction officer for the past, 7.5 years. And I just left, began a new career in real estate. Right now I'm licensed in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and I'm working on Florida. So depending on when you watch this video, I may or may not be licensed in Florida also. But since I walked away from my retirement pension as being a correction officer, I needed a new game plan. I need a new plan for retirement. So that's what brings us to Grand Bash Enterprises. Grand Bash Enterprises is a business entity that we created to acquire investment assets to set up our retirement or children's education or whatever we need it for. So what we do is we research investment opportunities to either purchase them ourselves or we can partner up with others to make a larger purchase. And let me just do a little quick rundown of our website. So go to grandbashenterprises.com. That is our website. And if you just scroll down through here, just kind of letting you see what's out there, different types of vacation homes or investments you could look into, a little info on us, a little info on the Grand Bash story that I just got into. And then really this is kind of the meat and potatoes of the website. So I'll just kind of read it over to you. But, what we do, we created this company to purchase investments, mainly investment properties. It's a great way to set up retirement, college education, just get passive income coming into the house. Pretty much you just got to think outside the box. Sometimes there's that investment property out there and you just can't afford it yourself, but it's a good deal. So you got to think outside of the box. That's one of the ideas behind this company. If you partner with somebody, you can purchase a larger investment. And now you start thinking, well, what if there's multiple parties? That's kind of the idea. So, and the example I use here is, let's say you had 10 people purchase $1 million home by the beach, so that'd be $100,000 each. But maybe you don't have $100,000 sitting around, so you go to the bank, you put down $20,000. Just for an example. Maybe you can put down less, whatever it is. So 52 weeks in a year divided by 10 people. You're getting about 5 weeks a year per owner. So now you spent $20,000 up front, and now you can use $1 million home for 5 weeks a year. And you're splitting all the expenses with 10 people. So things come up, tax, insurance, and all that. You're dividing it by 10, and you just come up with some fair schedule, so everyone gets the holidays they want. Or maybe this year, if people like to travel on Christmas. Not, I probably personally wouldn't go on Christmas, but just for example, maybe 4th of July is your big week. You just kind of make a fair rotating schedule if there's more people than one that want that same week. But then maybe you don't need 5 weeks a year. Maybe you just need 2.5. Just 20 people. You just cut it in half. So now instead of 10, you got 20, and now instead of 5 weeks, you got 2.5. So now you just cut your expenses down in half. So now you only need $50,000 loan, and let's say $10,000 down. Now you got 2.5 weeks. In $1 million beach home, and now all your expenses are split by 20 people instead of 10. So that's just kind of the idea behind it. And then also, it doesn't have to be personal use. Obviously, you could do it in investments. Just find a bigger thing to invest in, property-wise or whatever it is, and then you can just split, with other people, so you can purchase a larger investment. And then just real quick, why an LLC? I'll get into that in another video. It just gives you some benefits as far as tax and legal benefits. But I'll do another video separate on that. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with that. So the last part I'm going to dive into is, there's 3 companies that you probably never even heard of, didn't even know about. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Picasso, and very similar to what we're talking about right here. They launched in 2020. And then $1 billion company 2021 after a year. They sold 400 units, and Picasso owned properties. And pretty much how it works is Picasso purchases a luxury vacation home through an LLC and then sells ownership shares, oversees management and maintenance, coordinates time use and payments by owners. It's in 35 markets in the U.S., Spain, and the United Kingdom, with plans to expand into 30 markets this year. Purchasers must buy a minimum of 1/8 share, which allows them to spend 44 nights a year in the home. So about some of the homes they have, they're often valued at $1 million or more. They're located in second home hotspots, professionally designed and furnished. And then how do you finance it? Buyers can finance up to 70% of the purchase price. A minimum down payment of 30% is required. But Picasso also offers competitive rates with banking partners. And the second company is Second Share. They were founded in 2021, and they are similar in a lot of ways. So what they do is co-ownership for vacation rentals is usually sold in 1/4 shares with a maximum of 50% to allow each owner 21 plus days of annual use while still allowing enough weeks to generate short-term rental revenue. Co-ownership for owner use only is typically sold in 1/12 shares, allowing up to 4 weeks of property use for each owner. The company can arrange co-ownership for practically any home. And how to finance with them, buyers can finance up to 70% of their purchase. So you can finance up to 70%, just like the other company, Picasso, using cash, personal line of credit, or financing access through Second Share's financing partners. Then we go to the third company, Fractional. And they're a member of the National Association of Realtors 2022. Pretty much with them is users can create or join existing investment proposals. Once a property generates enough interest in funding, Fractional will make an offer on the property and then form an LLC to divide equity shares among the owners. Fractional manages the co-ownership agreements and administrative duties and distributes rental payments among owners. The minimum investment amount in here is only $5,000. So just something about the homes real quick. Co-ownership investment opportunities are available for residential and multifamily real estate, including single-family homes, duplexes, or entire apartment buildings. And as far as their financing goes, their partners, they do short and long-term financing. It's all based on, the location of property type and the loan type. Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to give you a real brief, well, I guess it wasn't too brief, synopsis of Grand Batch Enterprises. I just kind of wanted to explain to you what it's all about. It's pretty much to supplement, retirement income that I lost by leaving the jail and the pension plan. So, and I still didn't just say lost. I mean, the plan is for this to blow away what my pension was going to be. I mean, that's the ultimate plan. So that's why we're starting this company, and that's why we're doing the things that we're doing right now. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Grand Batch Enterprises was so excited to have our own first company. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and we hope to be talking to you soon.